You were actually expecting a real transition, but joke's on you. That wasn't actually a real transition. That's right. You expected yesterday's Andre to be here, but instead you're getting today's Andre. Okay, we need to talk about some stuff, but in the meantime, I'll already start our safe game. So why exactly are you witnessing today's Andre instead of yesterday's Andre, you might be asking? Well, this is actually the second time I'm recording this episode of Cave Story. However, yesterday, pretty much everything you could imagine went wrong with this stream, to the point where the episode turned out so fucking badly that I decided to just completely have a do-over of it. Nothing worked yesterday. Except for the game, I suppose, for the most part, but... So, what happened yesterday? I got all the way to... I can't play today. Maybe this will even be worse than last time, but... Yesterday, I got all the way up to the final dungeon. So, or the final cave, rather. So, I did get pretty far. But the journey to get all the way there was nothing short of incredibly painful. And it started right here with this heart container. As you just saw, there's a heart container here, and you can pick up this heart container to get more hearts. As I said in the beginning of the stream, I wanted to do or I don't actually know if I said it, but, I wanted to do a best ending, do as much stuff as possible, stream of Cave Story, because, otherwise why bother? Because, otherwise the game's beatable in 2-3 hours at most, if you just go for the chasm ending. So I wanted to make sure that I got everything, including all heart containers. So I picked up that heart container you just saw, and then my brain just completely shut down, and I started to panic because my brain remembered, hey, there's supposed to be a heart container here, but I couldn't find it because I already picked it up. So I was searching around that fucking area for like 10 minutes, not finding anything. Because turns out I already picked up that heart container. And that was just an amazing sign of the things that were to come. On my way to the final cave, I pretty much died to every boss, except for Machine X, because it's impossible to die to Machine X. But every other boss I died to several times, including Pooh somehow. And by the end of it, I was incredibly pissed off, also because of a couple of other changes that I'll mention right now. They're a bit of a spoiler, and you also won't get my first reaction to these changes, which is actually a good thing, because my first reaction to these changes was being pissed off. As I figured out, this version doesn't have the iron bond you get from Curly towards the end, and it also doesn't have the counter for health. So I was searching for both of these items for a very, very long time. Especially the iron bond, because you can get all the way to giving Curly the mushrooms so she recovers her memories. And she'll give you the... I'm supposed to talk to Curly first, I think. She gives you the dialogue where she asks you if you remember anything. And usually you talk to her again, you get the iron bond. However, I'm pretty sure that if you don't read the letter, she also doesn't give you the iron bond. So I was thinking that I was running into some weird obscure bug, because I had a very similar situation on Retail Cave Story at one point or another. So I was running around the plantation for way too long, trying to find a way to get the iron bond, because obviously in Retail Cave Story you need the iron bond to get the best ending, or to, get down for the prefab house. So that was great. That was a lot of fun. Similar situation with the counter, where I just thought I didn't remember where the counter is supposed to be, or that you're supposed to do something special to be able to go through that door. Which, no, not really. I even tried, you know, different timings for when you're supposed to, or when you could possibly go through the counter. Because I remember it being, you being able to enter the, is it called the clock tower or something, that room? Has a really weird name. But I thought I remembered it being accessible on your first way up. Unless you already managed to somehow get yourself out of the best ending, then I think you can't go there, I'm pretty sure. But, so I thought I somehow managed to ruin the best ending. And that obviously pissed me off. I also saved several times by that point, which was a bit of an issue, because if I was playing Retail Cave Story, then fine, I could just get a save game from the... Shit. I could just get a save game from the Tribute site or whatever and continue playing that way. However, this isn't Retail Cave Story, and the save format of this version of Cave Story is slightly different because there's several missing items. And amongst other things. Meaning that I can't use any other save games from any other versions of Cave Story to continue my playthrough, which again would have been a huge issue if it wasn't for me being incredibly lazy and not synchronizing my, not synchronizing my files across my different computers with my NAS that I talked about several times, the one that shredded my files at one point. And because I'm synchronizing my Cave Story mods, save games, everything across all my computers for some reason, which actually takes up a lot more space than you'd think. Because of that, and because I hadn't turned on my NAS for a long time, I actually had the save game from last time. Which was very, very good news, because otherwise I'd have to play... Either I'd have to... somehow try to get edit together a coherent story from my last playthrough, you know, the what I'll now call the failed playthrough of Cave Story. I can't believe I just got hit there. Which wouldn't have been fun for anyone, because that was truly a miserable experience. Or my other option would have been to play through the entirety of Cave Story again, everything up to Sand Zone. So, you know, yesterday was just one of those days. When I tried transferring the save file from my other computer to this one, I also noticed that the only high-capacity USB stick I own died. So that's also really cool. So now I'm stuck. The only USB stick I have left is my my school year. My school year's 1 gigabyte fucking decades old USB stick. You know, you'd think as an IT student that I have better hardware at my disposal, but guess not. Also, that was a very close fight. I was down to 4 health. But for some reason, storage is always a huge problem. Mostly because storage is actually a huge money sink when you think about it. Micro SD cards, for example. Also because I own so many flash games and everything. Flash cards, I mean. Storage is always a huge issue for me. Oh, okay. 2, right. Oh, come on. Third time's the charm. Come on. There you go. Okay. Oh, yeah. Whoops. I didn't give the pill to Curly. Whoops. Okay. I got too distracted by my own complaining. But yeah, last episode stream wasn't fun. I might actually upload it at one point or another, because I've been thinking about doing some highlight stuff on my channel. Of course, editing is a huge time sink, and time is one of many things I don't have right now. So, don't wait for it or anything, but in some ways it was a very hilarious stream because I got incredibly pissed off, as you might imagine, towards the end of it. Especially when I got to the last cave and I got through the entirety of the last cave. Then realized I didn't actually level up my user pill. My bubbler, and usually I use the bubbler to get rid of the presses towards the... Okay, that worked. Let me save, because I'm... Oh wait, I have 41 health again, okay. Still should save, actually. Because as I've learned yesterday, I do find incredible ways to die. Like in last cave, so I usually use the level 3 bubbler to get rid of the heavy presses towards the end. But I forgot to level up my bubbler. Got through the entirety of last cave, down to the last couple of presses, because those guys decided to not spawn any Doritos. Though to be fair, I'm not sure if presses do actually ever spawn Doritos. But regardless, I got down to the last couple of presses. Usually, you know, I had two choices, either using the Booster Mark II to fly through them, which is actually what you're supposed to do, and what you can do if you have any sort of skill, which I obviously lack. Or the alternative again is or... No fucking way my controller died. I charged this thing yesterday for this exact reason. I'll be back. So anyway, this stream is cursed. I've got no... I charged my Xbox controller for like 3 hours yesterday, and we only played for 2, maybe 3 hours, so that's cool. I'm using the envelopes from my Game Boy Color now. So, yeah, it was either that or using my 8-bit Godot controller, but I really don't like that one for platformers. So, thank God for envelopes, I suppose. Those are some seriously great, rechargeable batteries, though. Especially since I've been playing a lot of Game Boy Color recently. Like I said, I don't know if I talked about me beating Zelda 1 last stream, I think. But ever since then, I've kind of started doing a small Zelda marathon. I've beaten Ocarina of Time now. I mean, I've beaten pretty much all Zelda games to this point, except for Wind Waker, though I got 90% done with Wind Waker, but then couldn't be bothered beating Ganon. And did I ever finish? What the fuck's the Wii one called again? Can't believe it. For some reason, I'm really bad when it comes to names of video games. Or names in general. Oh, that was the wrong button. I don't think I beat the Wii one either. So those are the two I'm missing. I even beat Zelda 2, but I didn't want to replay Zelda 2 for... Not right now. I don't hate Zelda 2 as much as other people do, but... It's one of those games where you really need to be in the mood for it. And right now, I am not in the Zelda 2 mood. I'm in the mood for 2D Zelda games though, definitely. So I beat Ocarina, then I played Link's Awakening, DX, and now I'm doing Oracle of Seasons. First, actually. And then Oracle of Ages later. Because I never played them in that order. I don't think anything really changes. I mean, it's just the rings and the password stuff. The secret stuff, I mean, but... You know, gotta spruce it up a little. Not sure if I'm gonna play Minish Cap or... either Minish Cap or Ocarina of Time after I'm done with Seasons and Ages. Not sure. I'll probably finally beat Link's Awakening. No, I beat Link's Awakening several times, in fact. Wind Waker. That's one of those few blemish marks on my gaming history that I still need to correct. Another being, you know, the Metroid series. So I only played Metroid 1 and 2. Didn't even beat Super Metroid, though played through most of it. For some reason, for a time, I've gotten out of it now, but a couple of years ago I was in the habit of beating games to 90% and then just not finishing them. And Super Metroid was another victim of that habit of mine. Another one was Color Splash. I don't even know why I played Color Splash. I guess that was just part of my brain hoping for a good Paper Mario game from Nintendo. Color Splash wasn't awful. It wasn't good. For a Paper Mario game, it wasn't anyway. It was better than Sticker Star. Which is just the most meaningless statement on in the entire world. You know, Color Splash, it's better than Crazy Bus, I think. Maybe. You know, Crazy Bus is at least funny. Also, you can see I've gotten to the habit of playing Cave Story with no fucking health for some reason. Last time I had to beat the core with 19 health, which wasn't that fun. We'll see if I can at least recover some more health this time around. I mean, I could just grind these guys, because they usually drop quite a few hearts. 25 health, that's better. That's definitely better. I'll still grind them for a bit. Because as I learned last time, I actually kinda suck against the core. Okay, well, that was 2 health. Maybe I should try and avoid being hit. Maybe. Or maybe just use the bubbler. Okay, well that didn't work. Eh. Uh-oh. 40 health is fine. That's all I need. It's fine. You'll also notice that I'm playing this, or having this quasi stream pretty early in the day. I also did it yesterday, but I wanted to do it early today. First of all, so I have any bit of energy left in me and maybe can scrunch together a bit more. Why am I using the sword for this? A bit more skill to make the stream a bit less embarrassing. But also because I just really wanted to get the stream over with. Because I was spending way too much time yesterday just being pissed off at how badly the stream went. I was just, you know, one of those moments in your life where you completely waste 2 or 3 hours achieving absolutely fucking nothing. Could have been worse. Could have wasted my time watching football like all the other guys are doing right now. That would have felt infinitely more draining. At least I spent my time playing Cave Story. Right? I did something other than screaming at a fucking TV screen. Okay, I still screamed. I still screamed at a monitor, but but at least I was playing, right? I wasn't screaming at the actions of other people. I was screaming at myself, which makes that a significantly better interaction. Oh yeah, I didn't level up my... Whoops. Okay. Well, this fight isn't gonna be fun. No. That sucks. I also managed to... No, I actually didn't drown. I was 1 away from drowning. But then, as I was leaving the water, I get hit by one of the projectiles and I was down to 3 health and died. But at least I didn't drown. I don't think I ever drowned at core, even on my first playthrough. Okay, this isn't working. Yeah, I should just destroy some projectiles and not get hit by those projectiles and then use the Doritos to level my... Or I can just do this. Oh shit, I don't have level 2. Ah, now I do. I mean, I can still use my underlevel rocket launcher. Ah, shit. Ah, come on. Uh-oh. Whoa. Oh, god damn it. Ah, that had to happen. To be fair, I was playing like a dipshit. I didn't... Okay, we're doing the doors again. That was deserved. That was absolutely fucking deserved. Though remember the big projectiles doing 10 damage, not 20, so that was my excuse. I in general just should use just the polar star more, because there's a part of my brain that just tells me, you know what, the polar star is useless until you get the spur, which it really isn't. It's actually a pretty decent weapon. Okay, now don't forget the tow cable. Though realistically you could also get it after a fight, because it takes forever for you to drown. But at this point I don't want to risk it. I want to get to the fun part of the game, which is the final cave bosses and then hell. For the most part. Ignoring the second chamber of hell. Talked about that last time. Yeah, that was some bad timing to jump in the water. I might actually drown. Nope, okay. Let's play better. I think I want to play better now. I don't think I want to die all the time. I've decided now. Ah, shit. That was once again very bad timing to fall down there. Drain it, drain it, drain it faster. Good. I didn't want to upgrade my sword. Shit. Come on, switch. Just gonna spam low free sword now. Ah, shit. Come on. Oh, come on. Switch. There we go. Jesus, okay. That was subpar. And there goes the core. Okay. Alright, I talked about this last time, but I didn't actually check with the Rita version of Cave Story. But I remember the text for the Balos legend to be to spawn at the center of the screen. But right there, it just spawned at the upper left corner. But I don't remember if that's an extra change, or if I'm misremembering. But obviously us getting the text is a good sign. And we haven't fucked up anything yet. And here's Waterway. Well, my first playthrough, this was probably the most emotionally impactful stage, because at this point in the story, especially if you don't manage to save Curly, which, you know, realistically on your first playthrough, you're not gonna... Well, actually, I wonder what percentages of people that figure that stuff out. But I'll say that the majority probably doesn't save Curly. So... this point in the story, things were bad before. At this point in the story, things are just completely fucked. Because Toroko's dead, King's dead, Curly's dead. You tried fighting a core and crashing the island, but that didn't work because at the last second Doctor and Misery spawned in and just decided to not let that happen. And now you're in the middle of fucking nowhere, trying to, you know, without even any direction of what you're supposed to do now. Of course, you could argue that it still gets worse. Oh yeah, Booster's also dead in the worst ending. So, yeah, at this point, things aren't going well for you if you don't go for the best ending. Ooh, I almost fucked up that jump. Place you on the bed. Talk to the computer. Talk to bookshelf. Don't go through the door. Talk to Curly. I also noticed you can skip through the dialogue way quicker in this version because there's no pop-up time for choices. Don't leave her here. Okay. Take Curly with us, and now we'll see how many tries it takes me to get the Ika-chan medallion. Last time, I put a bet down that it would take me 3 times, and actually turned out to be 3 times, so... if I play well, I might be able to do it on the first try, because it really isn't that hard of a thing to do. Even last time I was fucking dying of embarrassment every time I got hit by a pufferfish. Okay, to be fair, this time I don't have the level 3 sword, which makes this a bit harder. But now I do have it, so... I remember now by the end of by the end of the last stream. The one that went pretty much as badly as it could have. I also... Oh, shit. I also obviously took Mr. Little with me. Just to do everything, even though I usually don't use the Nemesis, because... Ooh, that was close. Because I think the... First try, cool. Because I think the sword is just the superior choice for Hell. But when I got to the last cave, I also realized that I still had him with me. Which, I mean... If that were to happen in this... on this episode, I'd still continue to play for, because you do get some, you know, one line of hidden dialogue if you take them with you. Anyway, time to finally get the booster and the spur, which makes this game so much easier. Also, at this point, huge shoutouts to whoever did the, whoops, cutting room floor article for Cave Story 0906. Because, as I said, I was panicking that I couldn't get the Iron Bond. And nowhere could I find the version differences between the pre-release versions of Cave Story and the final one. And all the guides I had that basically said, well, Curly's supposed to give it to you if you talk to her twice after feeding her the mushroom. But the cutting room floor had it marked down as a change, which really, really helped me. Otherwise, I would have been completely lost at that point. Weird thing is, you still need to talk to her twice, even though she doesn't give you anything. And there is actually an item in this version marked down for the Iron Bond. There's just no way to acquire it. It's a bracelet or necklace sort of thing. Anyway, here's the spur. The only weapon you'll ever need, except for the sword. At least when it comes to Bellas. Okay, now it's time for Egg Corridor. Save that shit and... back here. And yeah. At this point in Let's Play, I'd like to remind you that Pixel, when he made Cave Story, or after he made Cave Story, I suppose, said that his intention of creating Cave Story was to create a more fun and more lighthearted Metroid game. You know, as you're looking at the dead, bleeding eyes baby dragons over here, you can judge for yourself if Pixel succeeded or not. There are many ways, or many words I could use to describe Cave Story. And pretty much all of them positive, but lighthearted is not one of them. Seriously. I was just moving down to make sure. Because I don't remember. I didn't remember how much damage the presses, or how much health the presses have. Oh, you know, just impaling a baby dragon. Thanks, Pixel. That's lighthearted and fun. Ooh, that's stupid. That was stupid, yeah. Because those are an insta-kill. I remembered those being an insta-kill pretty much a single frame before it hit me. Whoops. Oh well. Luckily, at least I didn't die to twins. You can get through Egg Corridor pretty quickly. Cool. It's very interesting though. This time around I'm having different stupid deaths than last time. Except for the core, every death so far has been wholly unique. So, very interesting. You'd think I'd learn from last time, but nah. Okay, there you go. Let's do the twins, and at least I didn't die. I didn't even die to the twins last time, because they're an incredibly easy boss. I say as I immediately jump into. There you go. Didn't even go to their special phase. I'll take that save point, and we're almost done here. Ooh, no, don't fucking kill yourself now, quote. Okay, well last time I accidentally said yes to Kazuma. Maybe I can avoid that this time around. Probably not though, because I'll just be skipping through text. I mean, it doesn't matter if you say yes or no. It's just about whether you ghost Kazuma. Oh, okay, well, we're ghosting him again. We're telling him we're gonna leave with him and then just not. Just leave him on red. It's fine. Sorry, Kazuma. Talk to Lil so I can do this quest. Last time I was also very happy to remember that, or very happy to see that I remembered the order of questions for the mapping unit. Because otherwise I would have had to look up a guide. Though of course you can just try as many times as you want, so it's not really that big of a deal. Anyway, if you look over here, you'll notice you can't enter this point. The door is here, but you know, the interactor isn't. Which was something that very much confused me last time. God, the fucking music every time. Outer Wall is just so well done. Everything about Cave Story, but you know, this part of the story especially, because it's just you falling down, and now we slowly get to the part where it gets better. Anyway, here's Ito. I'll get the heart container first, because otherwise I'll forget. And I also need to talk to Kampachi anyway. Because he wants to go fishing. Thinking about whether I should level up my rocket launcher, but it probably doesn't matter, because I mean, it gets reset for the final cave anyway. Here's Curly. You need to talk to her too. And she doesn't remember anything, so we need to get a memory restoring mushroom. I remember this section was pretty cool in the perfect ending mod, because I think you neither had the booster nor the Curly's air tank for this section. So this lower area was actually pretty neat. So you had to use the bubbles to traverse it. And if you weren't fast enough in getting back out of the water, you drowned. In general, the perfect ending mod just adds a lot of small but pretty cool challenges to the game. Even beating hell without the sword. Right, I need to talk to you twice. And I'll read the letter right now. Except that I won't read it because it's in Japanese, and I don't read Japanese. But if you're really, really fast at reading Japanese, you could have just read it right there. That's like master grade Japanese reading. I wonder what the average Japanese words per minute is for reading. Just the reading test myself recently. I was at 300 and something, 350. 330, no, I think it was 350. Something around that. Anyway, we'll get the Mapignon first. We'll also get Mr. Little from the graveyard, and then we're gonna return him. And then we're gonna do the item quest. That's not graveyard. Graveyard's down here. Whoops. Yes? Yeah, it's yes, no, yes, yes, no. Yes, no, yes, yes, no. See, I remembered. I don't need the text. And here's the useless mushroom badge, and here's... Oh. No, don't read the letter. Ah. There. That was bad. I let myself get hit by, I think, the boulders twice and Mapignon once. Great. But doesn't matter as long as I don't get myself killed now. Here's Mr. Little. And take him with us. Then we're almost done, really. Let's heal and save again. And we'll obviously do the outer wall first before we lose our jetpack. That's Egg Corridor. So anyway, talk about this stream being cursed. Welcome back. You didn't miss anything, except for OBS crashing and me accidentally entering Egg Corridor. Yeah. At this point, I don't fucking know why I even bother with OBS updates. I updated OBS for yesterday's stream, and OBS froze during that stream. Now it crashed. I'm pretty sure it's got... No. Maybe. I need to check my setup. It's either... It's probably... Okay, it's probably my webcam. Because my webcam has a very weird setup right now where I've got the original source. Then I've got the... I'm sending it to... the Logitech whatever thing. Then from the Logitech thing, I'm sending it through NVIDIA Broadcast. I hope that did it. And from NVIDIA Broadcast, I'm sending it to this to OBS. And I also have I wonder if I have a second source on my OBS or a second scene where I have the original camera, so the pure camera output displaying. Obviously it doesn't display because all the other sources are hogging that output. So I don't see anything, but I wonder if that's causing issue. It really shouldn't, but it's the only explanation I've got so far. But then again, I don't remember why it's so intermittent. I don't need to talk to Mr. Little. I don't want Nemesis. It's really odd. But I hope that was the last interruption, at least until we get to Hell. I'll definitely do Hell in another part. And I hope I'll die a couple of times in Hell, because otherwise that's going to be a very short stream. But, regardless, this episode so far, even with everything that's happened so far, has been a lot more enjoyable. Though I'll have to investigate what the fuck is going on with my rechargeable batteries for the Xbox controller. There's a good chance they're just dead. They're the cheapest rechargeables ones I could find on Amazon that actually charge through the USB-C port at the back. So yeah, they're probably dead. But back to the plantation, now it's time to get the sprinkler, the broken sprinkler, fix that thing up. First of all, get the mask, of course, so the Mimigas want to talk to me. Nope. Nope. I'm not busy. There. Interestingly enough, I also had huge problems with my controller drifting last time. That seems to be... Oh, that's kind of still there. Oh, yeah, no, it's still there, but it's better. I think my brain is compensating for that. Which sucks, because that's the second controller I've got drifting now. Which, okay, I guess 2 controllers isn't bad from what other people told me, but it's my Switch Pro controller and my... Oh, actually, never mind, make that 4. Because both of my original Joy-Cons are drifting, my Switch Pro controller, and now this Xbox controller. That's fun. Meanwhile, my fucking GameCube controllers all still work. Though my N64 controllers are all fucked. That's the only generation that can be seemingly compared in terms of how awful the analog sticks were. No, at least you can replace the ball and stick pretty easily on the N64 controller. And if you've got insane levels of money, you can also buy that steel ball thing. Which sounds really cool, but I'm not gonna spend that much money on my N64 controller. I'm sorry. Those steel balls, they're really fucking expensive. I could get the controller. No, I can't get the controller first. I have to deliver the sprinkler. Here's the controller. And with that, the rocket is complete and we should be perfectly set up for our hell run. So let's go to sleep, and rocket is done now. Just out of sheer paranoia, I'm gonna talk to Crowley one more time after I get my jetpack. Because I probably want to save before the final 3 boss fights, and if that fails, Or if at that point the game decides that I didn't actually achieve all of my objectives, that'd be really bad. Oh, you know what? I can also just really quick copy my save file. Yes, my profile. Just put it over here. Whatever this back file is. Oh, it's backup file, yeah. There, but we should be good now. And I should probably... Oh yeah, I definitely should equip my jetpack now, because last time I tried it, or I forgot equipping it. And then only realized when I fell into the blood in the final cave. I'm ready to go. Except I'm not ready to go because I need to talk to the dog first. There he is. That's the... well, second to last health upgrade. There's one more now. But that's 50 out of 50. Which is just what you want to see. I was talking about last... I just wanted to say that last time I went up the second time I got hit by bats. And I was just gonna ask if that was gonna happen again, but yes, it absolutely did. That just had to happen. Okay. This is probably my favorite level of the entire game. It just has the perfect level of difficulty. Hell is just bullshit from time to time, but this level is just... it's perfect. Whoops. Problem is I now need to concentrate just a little bit so I don't die in any embarrassing ways. And I have to really remember to level up my bubbler. Ooh, whoops. I wonder if anyone's ever done a version of Final Cave where all spikes were replaced by insta-death spikes. That's like the meme of modern platforming levels in a nutshell. Is what that would be. Okay, that was a waste of 19 Doritos. There's only one Dorito in there anyway. Or like 5. No reason for me to get it. I'll level up my flamethrower, because I usually use the flamethrower against the beast. Ooh, yeah. Actually I should have leveled the sword. It's fine. Level 2 sword doesn't do that much more damage than level 1. Anyway. I think I hit those exact same spikes last time too. But at least enough skill remains that I can make it through the rest of this. Or not. Or not. I'm just gonna shut up now. I'll level the sword, yeah. Yeah, sword. Ah, it's the level 1. Okay. Doesn't really matter. And that's the Beast Medallion. Now all I need to do is not die. Which shouldn't be too difficult at this point, considering I've got a level 3 bubbler. See, last time on the stream that didn't work out, I talked about how I was being a weirdo and preferring to play my platformers on an analog stick, while most people play them on their D-pad. And I said, you know, usually I don't have any issues with imprecision or anything like that when I play them on my analog stick. I'd like to take that back, and I now very much regret not having mapped my movement to my D-pad. Problem is I can't remap it, or I'd have to. Hey, can I even remap that? I don't remember if the do config of this version allows remapping of the control inputs. I'd have to check, but regardless, there's a good reason why people prefer to play their platformers on their analog, on their D-pads, not their analog sticks, and you just saw a huge reason why. I was trying to simply hold up, but there was a tiny degree of movement to the right, and because Cave Story doesn't map or maps digital inputs as analog, so you're either moving at full speed or you're not moving at all. That means any bit of input to the right or the left will make you move fully to the left or right on the analog stick. There's also no dead zone settings, which, as you just saw, might sometimes be a bit problematic. God damn it, that was fucking stupid. That shouldn't have happened. That was the point where I rage quit last time, when a very similar thing happened. Just imagine that scenario without the level 3 bubbler, me trying to kill the presses with the spur. And quote, at the very last second deciding that actually he didn't want to aim up, he's gonna aim to the right now. At least I can show off my skills a bit now in doing a slightly better final cave run. I got myself hit? How? Oh, god damn it. Okay, well, anyway, Beast Medallion again. Okay, let's be a bit more careful this time. Just take it very slow, even if it takes forever. This isn't a speed run. This is just about not replaying the same section of the game 15 times. Oh yeah, one thing I noticed, though I don't remember if that's in the final version of Cave Story, but the bubbler doesn't recharge if you... Oh boy. The bubbler doesn't recharge if you switch to a different weapon. I'm gonna concentrate for a second and I'm just gonna not talk. That was awful. I should have died there, honestly. Okay, almost through with it. We can do the rest with the spur. You know what? I'm gonna take that second one out as well, just to be safe. Actually, no, I don't need to. There's spur. And destroy him. And that's it. I even exited the cave with full health. No, I don't. Never mind. I always forget about that second fucking slime in there. Anyway, time to fucking demolish these rebels. I don't need to heal. Oh yeah, I can also now level my stuff. I'll do that real quick. I was wondering if canonically that's the same Igor from Egg Corridor. You wouldn't think so, because I'm pretty sure it's canonical that the rebels you kill actually just straight up fucking die. You know, same with Torko. I'll level my sword first. And then my rocket launcher. Oh yeah, just now remember, yeah, there's really little point in me even upgrading my weapons, because they'll be reset for hell anyway, but I'll do it just for completionist's sake. Like how I'm taking more damage through that Igor than the Igor in the first Egg Corridor boss fight. And that's all of them. Okay. Oh yeah, thank God the game actually lets you go back. So I'm gonna save the game. Just to be sure. Out of sheer paranoia. After what just happened. Really, these boss fights are incredibly easy. Okay, I'll actually get some health now. Actually, I'll kill Igor first. Really, the best thing about the spur is that you can just get hit as many times as you want. You don't lose any levels. You do actually lose progress on the charge counter, but obviously no levels. And it's funny, I've been noticing this last stream too. I just didn't mention it, but It's been completely ingrained to me to just always hold down the B button while playing Cave Story. To always have the spur charged. And I was doing that even before I had the spur. Ah. Okay, I should not let myself get hit as often as I am. I might actually die next boss fight. 16 health is actually kind of low. And the second phase of Doctor sucks. The core is incredibly easy. I don't know how anyone can die at the core, but... I should stop saying these things, really. Watch me die, somehow get through this boss fight and then die at the core. Nah. Oh, what? That's not where the crystal was. Okay. Okay, 6 health for the second phase. I have my doubts. Okay, I don't remember the second phase of the Doctor being that easy. Huh. Let's see if the Easter egg is already in this version of the healing. Probably is. Hey, Choco. Yep, it is. Guess we can talk to Santa too. They're the true Mika hero. There. No idea what he says. I don't speak any of these guys' language, but probably was something very insightful. And there's Sue, finally. Really, you don't even want to beat Misery in this part of the fight, because she just spawns endless health, basically. Endless health, endless ammo, endless Doritos if you need them. Okay, Sue, can you die? There she goes. Okay. Oh, whoops, that's accidentally killed Misery. Oh well. Can you attack the mouth? Yes, you can. I should not be standing here. No, it's fine. Didn't get the mouth. That was easy, as usual. Again, once you get the spur, pretty much everything but hell becomes incredibly easy. Now comes the big moment. I'm gonna die inside if the prefab house isn't in the right state. Drum roll. Drum roll. Well, door's open, so... Yep, okay. Well, I'll leave it off here for the day then, because I don't know how many times I'm gonna die in hell. I already voiced my expectation that there could be the possibility that I don't die at all. That's very unrealistic with what you've seen today. But we'll have a third part of this. You'll see how well it goes by how long the episode's gonna be, because it's just gonna be hell. But anyway, this stream went a lot better than the last one, even with my Xbox controller dying and OBS randomly crashing. But again, maybe I'll make a highlight of the other version of this stream, because that one wasn't fun. That one was fucking depressing, really. Just one of those days where you really just want to fucking give up and fucking switch your identity, move to another country, just some rural area, and become a fucking farmer and fucking not give a shit about anything else in life. That's how I felt. But again, this time went significantly better. I was very, 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 very glad to still have my save game. And with this, I'll also back up this save game, just to be sure nothing can really happen. But at this point, I'm pretty sure the stream is at least cursed to some degree. So just to be safe, I'll make a copy of this save game. And part 3 of this will probably be out very soon, whenever I feel like beating hell. And I thank you very much for watching. This was, again, a lot more fun than last time. And in general, just incredibly fun. Even seeing the differences in this version of Cave Story, the missing Iron Bond, missing Countdown. And all those small details. Maybe the text being different. There really isn't that much in this game. Most interesting stuff was in the sprites, but you really don't see any of it. Again, there's an Iron Bond texture, which is a necklace, which isn't used. And there's the additional Misery sprite. But that's pretty much most of it. Anyway, we'll see each other again very soon. I thank you once more very much for watching, and let's hope next time goes even better than this, because my controller dying out of nowhere was still fucking stupid. Anyway, this is AP signing out. Have a good one.